everyone, my name is Bonnie and welcome to my channel. Today is my 2021 bullet journal setup. I've decided to get myself back into bullet journaling after a rough year in 2020. One of my goals for 2021 is actually to get myself more organized and to go and improve my mental health. So I thought bullet journaling might be a good way for me to do that. So grab your journal if you want to play with me, and let's get right into the video.
So for my 2021 bullet journal spread, I actually wanted to do something a little bit different. I actually loved Final Fantasy XIV this year, and so I decided to go and make myself a Final Fantasy XIV spread. I'm showcasing some of my things that I used on this bullet journal. One of them being my journal that is from Scribbles That Matter. I got that from Amazon, and the link is in my description. I also have the Tombow markers and the Tombow Fukunosuke that I used for my my regular writing. So my washi tapes are actually from Amazon as well, and actually the pink one I think is from Michaels. All my stuff is in my description again. So I go on to my key, and I actually am using some key things that I used on my bullet journal last year. This is my second year bullet journaling, so this is actually a really fun time for me to go and figure out what key things I want to use. So as you see, I'm using my Micron pen to go and write some of that stuff down. I figured that's going to be filled up more as I continue to use my bullet journal. So I decided to go and use my washi tape in order to go and show where my first page was. This next page is actually my grid spread, and actually I got this idea from AmandaRachLee, who is also another bullet journal YouTuber on YouTube. I love this type of spread right here because it actually does help me with going and making my own bullet journal spreads, and it is just a really cool touch onto my spread. It takes a bit to do, but it's worth it in the end. So I'm just measuring all of my my lines out at this moment with my little tiny pink ruler, and I'm figuring out where the middles of my page are and where how I can section everything off. I also have my white Posca pen right there. I love my white Posca paint pen because if I go and I mess up, I use that in order to go and make sure that everything is all good and dandy. I do have my colors that I used for my Tombow markers as well down below, along with a link to Tombow. They actually, I'm actually an affiliate with Tombow, and you can get, there's actually going to be a sale pretty soon on January 8th, I believe. So you can get, I think it's 30% off on markers, and this is actually the pastel set, which I'm using. I love this set. I love the colors that Tombow has on these markers, and I just used the turquoise and pink colors for this spread based on a picture that I actually saw from the official fan art of, not official fan art, the official art of Final Fantasy XIV. Also, it's the same color as the crystals that are used in the game. So I decided to go later on and do a lot of crystal stickers and such, and those are actually, you can actually download those below today. So I'm working on this spread. It took forever to do, but it was really worth it in the end. I also have my little penguin stickers that I use to go and tab off my pages as well. I got those off of Etsy, and if you guys know anything about me, I love my sea creatures. So that's always a fun time with me. So my next page is actually my 2021 title page. I actually used the logo design from Final Fantasy XIV, which looks like this actually. So I sketched it out first, and I'm using my Posca paint pens in order to go and create the design of the flame meteor that is around the number. So in the original image, it actually has a FF14 or 14 in there, but instead I decided to put 2021 on here. Kind of gives me the apocalyptic feel, but also I think with the way that 2020 went, that it's kind of a funny little homage to that. So I decided to fill in everything with the black paint pen so it actually can go and pop. And I really loved how my title page turned out in the end. It's probably one of my favorite pages. So, and this is actually also the main quest symbol for Final Fantasy XIV. So it's kind of funny that I'm using this to go and start my own little main quest here on YouTube. I should be going and posting more of these bullet journal spreads this year, along with going and making YouTube one of my major goals in 2021. So I just did, most of my spread is actually pretty minimal. I kind of liked doing a minimal type of theme, but also adding some of my own little touches. So I just worked on putting the 2021 down and then going and using my Tombow markers to go and kind of make it pop a little bit more. So I added the washi tape to the page as well. Again, I love my little sparkly pink washi tape I found from Michael's, and also the blue washi tape that was from Amazon. So my next page is actually my future log, and actually it's not my future log. It's actually my my quote page. My quote page is actually says a journey that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And I figured with this, it's going to be a very good mantra for me to continue on with 2021, since this year I decided that I was going to go and take YouTube more seriously, along with going and creating my own Etsy shop. So I decided to go and put little dots that kind of are like a map and little footprints, and also highlight it with my blue pens because I wanted my carbuncle sticker later on to be on this page. My next page actually is my calendar page, and my calendar page I decided to go and put it in pink as an opposite. And that's also because I also wanted little envelopes to go and be on the calendar page as well. So this took me quite a long time because, and also I did mess up a bunch on this as well. So that's all right with me. It's all about the process, and I know that like we're all human and we mess up all the time. This would take a lot. This would be a lot easier if you have a stamp or even print out and you stick it on. But I decided this year not to do that and just write it all down. I did this mostly with my micron pens, and my and again this is going to be a while. So I'm sorry if you guys get to see like my weird process of how to line everything up and to go and number it down. it did take me a few mess ups and a few retries for me to do this. It did turn out pretty cool in the end though, with the pink, and I really think that it contrasts very well with my quote page and with some of the rest of the things in this bullet journal. So in Final Fantasy XIV, there are different quests and everything, and different events during the game. So I kind of wanted to emulate going and getting a gift from those events, which happens to be in little envelopes sometimes that have like little tickets. So that's kind of the inspiration on the stickers on the calendar page. Again, this took me a long time for me to do, but it's alright. Going and doing bullet journaling is a process, and it's a process that you continuously learn throughout the entire journey of your journaling. This is my second year doing this, so of course I'm going to probably mess up a bunch of times, along with this is probably one of my first videos doing this, so I'm gonna probably mess up on this video a bunch of times. But in the end, it's pretty minimal, it's pretty nice, and I just wanted to go and do that. So I actually went back to my cover page to do an I did this page. I actually have some free stickers on here in my description that are rounded stickers that are based on the Tombow markers that I'm using with their colors, and they're round and they're square stickers, and throughout the year I'm actually going to use those stickers in order to go and put things that I accomplished this year. So this page now is my future log. So my future log I wanted to make pretty simple, since like calendar page I actually did a lot with, so it's pretty minimal, and I actually really enjoyed working on this page a lot. It actually has some blue and some pink on it, and in alternating colors, and what I wanted to do was actually put down some crystal stickers on here later on that you guys will get to see. So on this page I actually did some I did the soul crystals from Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm wondering, guys, what your favorite class is in Final Fantasy XIV. Mine is Monk and Scholar, so if you so comment below on what you guys play as. Maybe I want to play with you. Next page I'm going to do is actually my my goals page. In my goals page, I actually decided to go and make it into just some simple boxes with some washi tape. And then on the opposite page, I did an I want page, because I actually have a bad habit of going and spending way too much money. So I wanted to go and try to write down stuff that I would like, but I don't need to buy right away, so I could have ideas for presents for other people and for myself, and also just try not to go and spend money on myself so much. My goals page, though, that actually is one of my goals, is to go and be better with my finances. But also, I have about 8 different goals that I wanted to go and accomplish this year. So hopefully you guys can see, like, I'm coloring them with my pink and my blue again. And I actually added my little quest stickers on top of this page when it was all done. I number those pages, and also that And so my next page, next to it, my I want page, I kind of wanted to emulate like a piece of paper. So I actually ended up going and taking that washi tape off of that second page and putting it up at the top, kind of like a little sticky note or something, kind of like a note to remind myself that these are things I want to work towards for my shop and for my YouTube channel and for my Twitch. So my next page is actually my social media growth tracker. I actually love doing this page, and I did this in my last bullet journal, and I just like seeing the growth I get throughout my different social media channels. I'm really heavily involved in Twitch and Instagram, mostly, and Twitter. I'm starting to slowly use TikTok more and YouTube more, and I actually am looking into Patreon and Pinterest more. So I decided to go and put all of my months down and all of my my social media down. So when it comes to the last day of the month, I will put down what number I have for each of my categories. I kind of colored this one weird, but I thought it looked pretty good. It was kind of I just didn't want to do a one after another. I just figured doing it 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 2 would be better. My other page is actually my YouTube ideas page. I just wanted to go and make a little page so I could go and figure out different video ideas I may have and see my completion rate on those videos. It's just a little simple page that I decided to go and put down and see what all I can do with it throughout this year. Again, I use my pink and my blue in order to go and kind of label it up top, and my washi tape to go and just make it pretty. You see, I tried like using the blue like a bit, and I was just like, nah, I didn't like it, but I did like the pink up there. And you'll see some of my stickers go and really help make it pop a bit at the very end. So my last page I did was my year-end drawings. This one's a new page for me. And I do have a Polaroid printer for my phone that I use on occasion. So I decided I wanted to use this more. I divided it into 4 quarters instead of 12 months just because sometimes my life gets a little busy, so I just decided to do it that way. But I wanted to go and put my favorite drawing of like spring, summer, fall, winter into those boxes. So there's 2 for spring, 2 for summer, 2 for fall, and I can go and see like my progress on my drawings. And I just used the washi tape in order to go and to frame it. So whenever I go and I am done with, whenever the month, everything is done, I can go and just tape my pictures in there. So I am actually posting up my stickers finally at the end. I actually had a hard time going and printing off my stickers. I had printer issues and just major issues in general with just getting these stickers done. But I am so happy that they look as good as they do. I learned a lot from going and making these stickers. and I figured that this is my first step in order to go and get all this stuff done. So you guys can see like all the little soul crystals and all of my little my carbuncle and my dust bunny or my spriggan and my eos and the moogles. I made all those by myself, and they are actually available to download today. You just need to go down to my Gumroad and just download them and print them off, and it'll be all good. So this is my final flip through of my journal, and I really love how it looked at the very end. My 2021 January video should be out in a week or so, so subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to see more content. If you want to tag me in any recreations or see more inspiration, please be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at bonniecillustrations. I also live stream my art on Twitch as well, so make sure to check me there. I'm mostly doing my art on Fridays and just gaming in general on Monday and Saturdays. So all of the things I use are linked in the description below with affiliate links, so it'll help me out if you guys use those. And please stay happy and healthy this year, and thank you so much for supporting and watching my video. Bye everyone!